Going on, people? Day 12. Me sat on my stairs right now. It's not really day 12, is it? But we're just gonna say it's day 12 and keep on moving. Update with the property. Basically in the last video I talked about how I couldn't. Well, what is wrong with this camera? How I couldn't basically. How I needed the landlord to sign like an agreement to give me like an extended grace period. Because obviously I can't supply the bills and stuff. But the main cause of it was because there's electric, because there's hot water in the property already in his name, I just can't supply domestic Wi-Fi. I actually found out a few days ago, 2 days ago, I think just after I recorded that video, actually no, because I uploaded it on that day. So 2 days ago, that I actually can supply the domestic Wi-Fi. For some reason, one person, this is why you need to call up a few different people, you know, because some people will say different things. One person said, oh no, you can't do it. The next person said you can do it. So I've supplied that in the property now. I went there yesterday. The guys fitted it in. The broadband is for, I can collect that from the Everton post office because I'll keep missing the fucking, the date. I should have got it delivered to my house, but I mistakenly fucking did it to the property, which is obviously stupid. So yeah, I can supply the I've supplied the Wi-Fi now. So I actually can move people in the property, you know, it's all ready to move in, but obviously I've got this grace period basically now until all the bills are sorted out. So now I'm in this position where I don't want to be shady by any means. Obviously I don't want to move people in and basically convince the landlord that I'm not able to do anything just to give me a longer term grace. That was genuinely done out of the fact that I didn't know I could, you know, do the bills and stuff. So I do want to use this to my advantage because I feel like it's an opportunity given to me whereby, you know, I can try and get people, because the way I see it, yeah, anyways, the landlord's getting a lot higher rent than I really wanted to do. So although I probably should tell although I'm thinking of probably telling the landlord that I have installed the Wi-Fi, the thing is, I can't still put the bills into my name because the utilities is going to be a lot more expensive. Also, I can pay the rent, but it's like, I don't want to pay the rent if I've not got anyone in there at the moment. So I need to use this to my advantage, and I know this for next time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it how it is at the moment because I don't want to mess anything up. I'm going to put the tenants in the property, well, try and get the viewings and get the tenants in the property. And once that's done, you know, the landlord should be working his behalf anyway to get the property changed into residential because that's what he should have done in the first place. So I'm going to see this as a blessing in disguise. I'm going to, you know, find the tenants, and well, that's what I've been doing recently, you know. So the thing is, I don't want to act as if I'm not doing anything in terms of work. I am doing things in terms of work. So I've advertised on Spare Room, Open Rent, paid for the most premium things that you can pay for. I'm sending messages continuously to people on Spare Room, new ads, people within, because my property is located within like the centre. It's a bit of a, it's not to say the property can't get rented, it can get rented. It's just how soon can it get rented, and can it get rented at the rates that I'm looking for. So for example, I put in on Spare Room search Greater Manchester, but the thing is, Greater Manchester's, you know, some people are looking a lot closer to centre, whereas Atherton's like literally on the edge. So it's like Wigan, obviously Wigan, it's not really close to Wigan, it's not really close to Bolton, it's not really close to Leeds. Well, it is closer to Leeds, you know what I mean? So I'm looking all within those areas, maybe even Warrington as well, like, you know, people that drive, people that, you know, might see it as a good property, not too far away from the work, and then obviously do it there. So I'm looking around that search area. I have got a few people interested from Open Rent and Spare Room at the minute. The problem is, what I'm having is, I'll message them, they'll see they're interested, but then either something will come up or they just don't get back to me. So that's a problem that I'm having at the minute. Like this person I had one person message me straight away as soon as I put the ad out, and now he's just not getting back to me. I had another person that was eager, belling me out constantly when I was in work, asking for a video, asking, you know, saying, oh, this property looks amazing. Then he comes back to me and says, oh, you know, circumstances have changed, I can't move in straight away, I can only move in August. Like, it's mad to me, but it is what it is, do you know what I'm saying? So I've been being proactive on Spare Room, as well as, you know, advertising and stuff. Well, you can't really do the same thing on Open Rent. All you can do is list it. I'm pretty sure you can do is list it and wait for people to come to you. I have made a an effort to be able to go out and call companies within the area. I don't know exactly who I'm calling, but so far I've been calling recruitment agencies, and I need to make sure that I'm doing everything in my power in order to get the tenants, or else I'm not going to be satisfied. So what I need to do today, first thing in the morning, is I need to call out, okay, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but let me call all the recruitment agencies in the areas that I'm looking for. So let me call them in Wigan, let me call them in Bolton, let me call them in Atherton, let me call them in Lee, let me call them in the surrounding areas, let me call them maybe in Warrington, Greater Manchester, recruitment agencies, job centres, hospitals. I don't really need to do the whole social housing thing because I know the rates already. The rates are a lot lower than I need them to be. But any sector, any segment of business that I think is going to be able to help me, I need to call out every single one to maximise my potential within the area. Because if not, I'm not going to be satisfied. I'm always going to think, oh, what if I call that person? And it's not to say that that's going to be, I'm going to get it, but it's not to say that I'm not going to get it. So let me do that. Also, I'm also thinking of putting like a rooms to let sign, whether that be like a sign on the house, like maybe one of those boards, that agents put up to like let signs. Do that because people might be active on spare room, people might be thinking about going on spare room, or people might not be social media savvy. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do. Another idea I thought of is a lot of people talk about leaflets. So I'm not too sure how to go about it. Do I go to like local coffee shops and local places to say, here's a leaflet, or do I go to like local board areas, like cafes where they have like a board of like things going on within the area, and I put my leaflet up there, or like the churches and stuff. I'm not too sure, but I want to make sure that I've got everything sorted today. I do have a viewing booked in today at 11. I've asked for his phone number, so I should be able to get that and just confirm with him if he's going to meet me there. I wish I can get a block viewing, but some people got back to me looking for lower rates. But I've literally posted the ad about since Sunday. So was it Saturday or Sunday? I think it's Saturday. So Saturday night. So I'm gonna count as Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's been 4 days. Do you know what I mean? I'm already bugging. But I mean, it's a good thing because obviously I'm wanting the property to work. I do need to get videos on how the property is looking at the minute. It's looking good. I took like a full walkthrough video, so I'll put that on here. I'll try and attach it if it allows me to, if it's not too long. What else is going on? What else is going on with, so basically that agent that's providing me with 4 deals at the moment. Obviously the Oldham property that I'm looking to take on for myself, I still am looking to take that on, and she's also sent me another like fully turnkey, fully furnished HMO in Bolton, which the landlord has got back to when we've secured an offer, we've agreed an offer on it. They got the investor sold on it, so that's getting sold to the investor. I'm going to try and book in a viewing today if I'm able to go to that property at 11 o'clock to meet that guy for my viewing. I just go do a quick viewing there because it's in Bolton. It's on Plodder Lane. So if I'm able to do the viewing, get a video, send it over to them, they're wanting to use their lease. So I'm trying to get, my managers to look over the lease to not only secure it for their investor, but also to see if the lease is suitable for me. Of course, I can look for myself, but it's always best to have someone that's a bit more experienced in that side to be able to look over it, use all the opportunities to your advantage. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it in a smart way as well, because I don't want to just ask him and say, I think this is a good thing, because I don't want to just ask him and say, oh, can you look at the contract for me? It not only comes across like I'm lazy, but it's like, as much as they want to help, to be able to use their time to be able to go through the whole agreement when I can do it myself is just kind of rude. I'd feel it's kind of rude, so if I'm giving them like some value and saying, here's a deal for an investor, could you also send me what you think is good, then it's a good way to look at it as well. So hopefully there's a few deals, 3 deals in fact, that hopefully I'm able to sell, to be able to get the money. At the moment, I'm not really, it feels kind of weird, this whole life that I'm living at the minute, because everything's on commission, which is, not the usual already, but it's also the fact of, because I have somewhat, quote unquote, free time, it feels like because I'm not in an environment of like work, and there's like a set goal from like a higher body to be able to work to earn. It feels weird, and I think that's how I felt the whole entire time. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, I know I'm working towards something. I know I am working hard. It's just that maybe having my own luxury of time makes me feel as if I'm not working as much as I need to be or something. Do you know what I mean? But for example, me sending messages on spare room doesn't seem hard, and it doesn't seem I'm doing as much as I can do. It doesn't seem that I'm working as hard as I know I could be doing. But the thing is, it's all I can really do to be able to get the tenants. Of course, I can call the companies, which I have been doing, but that's just how I feel. It just feels like I'm not not working hard to my potential, and all I really want to do is to work hard. You know what I mean? I want to work hard to earn, but it's also about working smart as well, which I'm what I'm doing. You know, there's no need for me at the minute to be able to work a full-time job if I know I need to be able to get the rooms filled for a property and then to take on another one. You know, making money out of the norm feels sometimes like as if it's cheating. Do you know what I mean? As if I need to work harder to do it. If that makes sense. Maybe I'm just waffling a bit, but hopefully you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. So what is the thing I need to do today? Well, right now I'm gonna go take a shower. After I take a shower, well, actually, right now I'm gonna try and secure. I'm gonna secure 2 viewings. I'm gonna try and get this property first with the tenant that's wanting to view. I'm gonna try and confirm with him. If he's fine with that, that's fine. Then I'm gonna get the one in Bolton to try and view that. I've sent messages to this company, the company I work for, to say, you know, could you please send me over the company details and see if the contract's able to use today, so we can get things moving. And then I'll take a shower, and then I'm literally, first thing, I'm going to call all the companies that I feel like are good. I've got emails to send out to them that people have come back to me. Send the emails, call the agencies, and then look into the billboard signs, put that up, look into the leaflets, and then do everything I possibly can to be able to get these rooms filled for them being able to take on the next property. That's what I need to be able to do. I don't want to procrastinate. Let's get into it.